Welcome students to one more video of your Unit 2, that is Acids, Bases and Salts of your NCERT, that is grade 10. Right, so till now we have been doing different examples, different activities, different animated videos. Please watch all the earlier videos because chemistry is a vast subject where every topic interests us. So please watch it in a series because all the topics and every word of NCERT is explained in this video. So here in my playlist you'll be finding grade 10 CBSE or state board, that is your NCERT book, chapter wise, unit 1, unit 2, like that, right? So today what are we going to learn? So here we are going to learn the pH of salts. So in the last video I have taught you what actually means. I have taught you the pH scale. I have taught you how do you test the strength of the acid or a base in the salt. Then I also taught you here in acids or bases or salts, how are we going to classify the family of salts, where common cations and common anions also you can take, right? Here in pH of salts, what are we going to learn? Here remember, basically in chemistry we have acids, we have bases, and we also have salts, correct? Now again acids are classified into strong acid and strong base. Bases are classified into strong acid and weak acid. Bases are classified into strong base and weak base. Salts are neutral, we very well know, so it is neutral. First let us learn the examples of this so that it's useful for us. Now if I have to speak about strong acid, example is HCl. Strong acid example is H2SO4. Simple things I'm giving you, so that's easy for you to remember. Weak acid example is acetic acid. Weak acid example is carbonic acid. H2CO3 is carbonic acid. Okay. Strong base example is sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide. Weak base example, ammonium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide. So neutral solutions or salts we have given magnesium chloride, sodium chloride, sodium sulfate, etc. Now please first try to understand, remember these, so that's easy for us. So note all the examples in your book. You will be using the same plus or minus 1 or 2 examples further, but the basic things are these. Done. Now using this data, we are going to study a concept, that is pH of salts. We very well know salts have, we have written just now, salts have neutral pH. But important thing, whenever you have a salt of strong acid and strong base, we very well know salt is formed by an acid and a base combination, you will get a salt whose pH is, I should not hit H, pH is neutral, it is equal to 7. So the combination is strong acid and strong base. The second combination is, if you add a mixture or salt of strong acid, now I'm changing, weak base. This you get a salt whose pH value is less than 7. That means it is acidic. Why it is acidic? Because I'm going to take a strong acid. Next concept, if I take a salt of, now I'm changing, instead of strong acid, I'm going to take weak acid, I'm going to make a strong base. Now I'm adding a strong base, obviously I get a salt, and I should remember the pH value should be greater than 7 and it is basic in nature. Now see, if it is strong acid, strong base, it has neutralized and come to 7 pH, neutral pH. If it is a strong acid and a weak base, so the strong acid will form a salt and the pH of the salt, if I say it is less than 7, because acids will fall less than 7 in the pH paper. Now, if I take a salt of weak acid and strong base, now which is strong? You have to see which is strong. This is strong. This is strong. So obviously, because the base have pH more than 7, it will pull the pH beyond 7, and hence the solutions are basic in nature. So this is your concept of pH of salts. I'll be doing an activity also linked to this. You can watch that activity. There is a table which is given in NCERT. That also will be given in the form of an animated video. So this is the thing, students, please understand. pH is used to measure the strength of acid, bases and salts. Concept 1. Second concept, suppose if you are taking a salt, if they are asking the salt pH, you need to see from where it comes. Now, let us take an example and see. So, let us take for the first one. Okay. Now, I know the concept. I'll take a strong acid and a strong base. So, strong acid plus strong base. So, what is a strong acid we have seen? HCl. What is a strong base just now we have seen? I said sodium hydroxide. So, NaOH. So, together I get NaCl and water. So NaCl salt plus water. What pH it will be? It will be 7. Why? This is also strong. This is also strong in nature. So the first thing is over. Now let us take the next combination. I'm going to take strong acid plus weak base. What is a strong acid? I can take the same HCl. So HCl is here. What is a weak base now? I said you can take ammonium hydroxide. Weak base calcium hydroxide. Now what salt you get? You get ammonium chloride as a salt. Ammonium chloride as a salt and water comes out. So this becomes NH4Cl plus water. What is this pH? The pH will be pH 7. Why? Because I have taken a strong acid. That is also over. The next third example we are going to take. What is the example? We have to take now. Strong is over. Now I'm going to take strong base plus weak acid. So strong base, what is the thing strong base? Strong base is nothing but sodium hydroxide. Now weak acid is which one? Acetic acid or carbonic acid. So let me take acetic acid here. Weak acid. Weak acid. Now what are we going to get? We are going to get same thing. See here. Water H2O comes out. H2O comes out. Let me little bit put this down. H2O comes out. What is left out? Sodium acetate. So how do you write that? CH3COONA, sodium acetate. So what is the pH? The pH will be basic in nature. Why? Because you have taken a strong base. So this is the understanding, students. Please try to understand the concept. If you understand the concept, it is easy to write in the exam.